All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rachakwadah. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect of the 1/3. And Lord, with this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rachakwadah. And Tawadi Abashim Shai Bashim Rakakwadash for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, a few movies surrounding the Motb. All right. And as of late, it's just been on my spirit to go into the aspect of in the forehead. Also, it's been on my spirit to, even just watch some movies pertaining to prophecy. Okay. And we're reading articles. And, we're seeing the scriptures jump off the page, okay? And Esau, Edom has been set up on the left-hand side, ultimately to show you what the prophets are telling you on the right side, okay? They call it predictive programming, many different names, all right? A lot of you are aware. Some aren't. Some just call it a theory of conspiracy. But we know these things to be true, okay? So what I want to do is I just want to show you some information that I came across, and you've had people in the past scoff at us using, other means outside of the scriptures, of course, but other means to substantiate or to back up what we're saying according to the breakdown, because we have a sure word of prophecy. But believe you me, okay, you have to understand that there are things around us where Esau Edom is telling you his plans, his ploys, but ultimately we know it through the scriptures. So let me check this out real quick. Let me read this for you. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:24. It says, "For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness." So, early on, when we would use movies, Jake would have a problem with that. Look, you ever see this movie? You just remember there's scoffers in the last days. So a lot of our people aren't spiritual. Okay. This walk is a spiritual walk. Okay. Now we don't go too deep. We go one deep. But when you see things plainly in view, we understand where it's coming from or what the message is to be told. All right. There's also another video circling around where, it's this actor, which that word actor, let me actually show you that too. All right, let's go into this too. I got my etymology, a lot of information. Okay, online etymology. Get this real quick. I was looking this up. All right, so let's go here and let's just put actor. Let's see what comes up. Actor, an overseer, guardian, steward, driver. Let me see what else. There's another one I want in here. To set in motion, to do, perform. Okay, so you'll have these people that are set up in Hollywood, which Hollywood goes back to the holly tree, which they would use to make wands, things of that nature, witchcraft. So, everything around us is packaged on a level of normalcy, but underneath there's a different reality that's taking place that the general public has no idea. That's why they say, oh, it's just a movie, oh, that's just this, see, but there's a lot more. Now, look, it goes into draw out. All right. So these actors are set up to draw out a message for the general public and also the elite to see that they're speaking to each other. Okay. So I do find a lot of, predictive programming that we've seen throughout the years right in our face started with movies. Okay. So that's why that's what this lesson is stemming from. So now let me go back and it says 25, "For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no undefiled thing fall into her." So the point is that wisdom can flow through all things. All right. And we see that what we know in the scriptures, okay, pertaining to prophecy, we're also seeing being showcased to us by who? Esau, Edom, Amalek, things of that nature. So now let's just jump right into it. It's not my initial lesson for the day, but this was something that I wanted to touch on. Like I said, this past week, I just kind of had a overload, and a brother let me use his Netflix. So I had I didn't abuse the world, but I definitely used it. So this movie right here, okay, I myself didn't catch this. Obviously, it came out 2012, but in this movie, the whole premise or base of this movie is Denzel working for Esau, okay, the C to the I to the A, but what he's holding, he puts inside of his body is the Motb, and on the Motb is files that are actually incriminating to the upper elite factions of the powers that be. So I found that very interesting, that this whole movie is based off this. And what are they telling you? Okay, what are they telling you? All right, let's see what comes up. No, what's that? But see, that's funny that comes up. But let's see. Let me go like this. Not gonna make this long. I just want to share these movies with you. Go watch them. Okay. It says in the movie Safe. There it is. See, there it is. In the movie Safe House, which our safe house is the Lord. Let me get that real quick. Proverbs 18. What's that? 18 and 7. Let me see. Or 10 and 18. Oh, there it is. Proverbs 10 or 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, or a safe tower, or a safe house. The righteous run into it and is safe. So even though we're guided and moved and inspired to look all these things up and edify and warn, at the end of the day, what we're warning you about, we're also being comforted knowing that we'll be protected as well from it. If we're watching and telling you a fire's coming, well, why wouldn't we be protected from that fire when we know that that fire's coming? All right. It says in the movie Safe House, a Motb is a crucial plot device. Doesn't it say bring a wicked device to pass? Doesn't he say that? The wicked, let me put that in. I got more information to you. It's been on my spirit lately to just give you a lot of information. Let's put wicked device. Let's see if there is wicked device. There it is. There it is. So now that we got this, Isaiah 32. Watch this. Let's go to Isaiah 32, and we're going to read it in a different translation. Call this a prophetic update. So Isaiah 32, I've been cleaving to the NLT. Isaiah 32 and 7. The smooth tricks of scoundrels are evil. They plot crooked schemes. They lie to convict the poor. And when the cause of the poor is just. So that sounds like what? Bearing false witness. Just like they did to Yahweh Shai. They bared false witness. So Esau, Edom, the scoundrel, okay, has been set up with a evil scheme, plan, and ploy, and it's centered around a device. Now, I got more for you. Okay, I got more. It says the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices. Okay, so best believe that this prophecy that we're waiting on to be fulfilled is an evil device. Okay, it says a crucial plot device that contains incriminating documents implicating the C to the I to the A agents. There you go. So this is just one movie showing you the Motb, and look, the powers that be are both involved. So they're actually showing you technology that does exist. This is not a theory based off conspiracy. Okay. See that Western eventually takes the Motb to the public. Da 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 da. So this thing, so this whole movie was just based off the Motb. And I had no idea. I just happened to rewatch it. Now let's continue to go down the list. Okay, so I got 3 movies lined up. So I just checked this one out. Like I said, I just got Netflix. So just going through, and that's another thing too. I'd like to say, me personally, I don't just watch TV. I only watch things that I can indulge in that can be brought out for edification. Okay. A big thing that's pressed on my spirit is what am I indulging myself in that can bring further edification to the ministry, to the truth, to the gospel, ultimately through Yahweh Shem Shai by Shem Kodash, which this is why Yahweh Shai told us, I believe it's John, the last chapter. Let me see right here. No, let me see. Yeah, here it is. John 21:15. It says, so when they had dined, Yahweh Shai saith to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto me, he saith unto him, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my lamb. So this whole walk, all right, in our position is to edify on the level that the sheep can be built up on, that can eat off of, and then take what they eat and they can use that. A lot of Hebrew Israelites are not out here feeding Yahweh Shai sheep. This is why it says they know not the voice of a stranger. So ultimately, we're also in a time where the sheep of Yahweh Shai are going to leave from the shepherds that are not feeding them the right meal that they need, especially in the times that we're living in now. See, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you could go and watch other camps and they got away with not warning you, prophesizing you, but they were still, quote unquote, teaching you. But now, as the reality of all of our lives in captivity is changing because of prophecy, the beginning of sorrows, the beginning of birth pains, the beginning of Jacob's trouble, inflation. There's a lot of things that are happening that the comfortability that false prophets were able to capitalize off of, now they can't, because our people aren't so comfortable where they're just content with, Christian comes up, gets cut, clickbait. No. We're living in different times now. All right. The sheep need more. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. So I checked this movie out. Okay. Which, let's delve a little bit into this. So I noticed Esau, he likes to, he's big on names. Okay. Let me look this up. I'm just curious. Yeah. What is the Atlas name meaning in Greek? Very enduring, to endure. Okay. Just wanted to see that. Yep. Means to endure. Okay. What's this? The name Atlas has become popular for both girls and boys in United in Babylon, and it's also, look at this. It's a Amalek surname. I thought that said Satan. Satin. I thought that said Satan. Yeah. So going back, this is another movie I watched. So this movie right here is about the in their forehead. Okay, let's get that real quick. So when I watch movies, I am looking for biblical, prophetic, programming. I'm looking for things that are in the scriptures that Esau is planning ultimately to do. And like I said, lately, it's been pressed upon me to go into the aspect of in their foreheads. We show you about in their hand, but now a lot of things are coming out based on what this device pertaining or surrounding the aspect of when he puts it in your forehead. So this movie right here, they have a link. Okay, they're linked with AI. Okay, Allen Iverson. They're linked with him, and the only way you can be linked with the machine is if you have something put right behind your ear. It actually looks like those headphones. The wireless headphones, but they got like the clip that goes behind your ear. Let me see if I can find that. Wireless, which it's all leading up. Wireless headphones, like this right here. Okay, so this is exactly like the model in the movie. All right, but within the movie, it presses into your skin, and then now you are linked in with machines. Okay, you're linked in with machines. So this guy is showing you, man. Okay, in the times we're living in now, the advancement for tech now involves you. Okay, the metrics of your bio. All right. So, anyways, going back, this was a real good one. If you want to look at any movies pertaining to AI, some spiritual scenes in here too. All right, this Jake Abraham, he plays a major part. So there's a lot of things you can take from it. There's a lot of things you could take from this movie, but one of them was the fact that Esau was linking man with machine, and then the machine turned on him. Because ultimately the devices that he's bringing to pass, it will not prevail. Which right here, I'll show you that in the book of Job. This is Job, the 5th chapter. Okay, it says, He being Yahweh Shemel Shai, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. So this is a crafter. This is an artificer. This is a smith. Okay, a blacksmith. That's what Esau has done. He's prided himself on building and constructing and worshiping. All right, that's why if you didn't know, there's a term. Let me show you that. Tech. There it is. I've been wanting to show this one. Look at this. Technological idolatry. Double and dangers. This is a real thing, man. Okay, this is real. This is really happening right before our face. But now he's just calling it technology. Okay, which let's look that word up real quick. Technology. What's a technologist? Let's see. There it is. The meaning, study of mechanical and industrial arts. Look at that. All right. Spinning, metal, working. So technology is just anything that you can create that spins or operates on its own, meaning it's not just a solid figure. Okay. So look at this, art, skill, craft. Okay. See that? Technique. So if like this, me using it, this is technology. It's not just a stone with a carved face on it. Okay. He now can make idols walk and talk, because before it said that they were just dumb. All right. Let me show you that. See, now the Spirit's getting me, the Rakakodash have me open up this idolatry again. Now let me show you this. They are dumb and can't speak, but now they can. Okay, back in the ancient days, all right. Let me put the idols. Back in the ancient days, you would have men create. Figures and beings, but it was out of stone or gold. So he didn't have a more mechanical aspect pertaining to the worship of an idol. Okay, look. Psalms 135:15, the idols of the heathen are silver and gold, the works of men's hands. But guess what? The technology he has now is filled with silver and gold. Okay. Now, I got some precepts on here, but what I want to do is show you that. Watch this. How much gold is in let's just say a cell phone. See? So we're seeing the same material that was used in ancient time to worship, and now the same material is being used on a level of mechanical and just being blanketed, all right, with a broad brush of technology. But the same material of what they worship back then is what he's using to make technology today, and people are still worshiping it. Unbeknownst to themselves, people worship their phones, People worship these devices that he's creating, and they look at these devices as the fixture, the savior, the savior for humanity. All right. So now he has what he calls technology, which is just moving parts, but these moving parts are now on a level of worship. Let's take it a step further. Let's put this in. Just curious. Let's see. I'm just curious. Okay, so this doesn't have gold. Okay, does it have silver? What material? What materials in it? You see? Then you look those. You're looking things up. You're seeing what's going on, how Esau is operating. What he's operating with. So now let's keep going. I'm just got a spirit on me to Google and look, and we're diving deep. Okay, not too deep, just diving deep. So we'll go more into the idolatry, but let me just keep it going. So now this movie. Right here. I just watched this last night. Okay, it's called Bionic, which it's based out in Brazil. And oh my God, this movie right here, hey, this one takes the cake. Okay, this movie right here takes the effing cake. All right. Now let me put this in. Matter of fact, check this out. All right. So in the movie, they got something called a NIM. Okay, see, look, it says NIM successfully implanted in the motor cortex region. So this movie is all based about perfect. There it is. Perfect. It's the perfect scene. So this movie, he says, if it wasn't for the NIM C-hip, it would have not revolutionized pretty much man with machine. This movie, I just watched this just last night. I said, all these movies are coming out 2023, 2024. What's he trying to tell you? What's he trying to tell you? You know, right here. Oh, I believe this movie, 6 Million Man. It's like 6.6 million. Let me see a lot of information. Let me show you that. Then I got to get another preset. Let's put that in. 6 million. Watch this. $6 million man. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was $6.66 million man. Let me see if it comes up. There was something that came up with this. I remember doing a lesson on this years ago, but I remember 666 was centered around it. Let me see. Okay, I'm not seeing. Let's put Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? That's what I'm thinking of. Apple 6.66. Let me see. Let's check that out real quick. What comes up? Oh, look at that. The iPhone 12 weighs 6 point, but that's not what we want. Let's put first computer. Apple's first computer, which I think it's 600. But let's just see. AI should take care of it. There it is. Look at that. There it is. Look at that. What it say? Back in Revelations, everything's linking up. Everything's linking up. Rev 13, Rev 6 and 18. Here's wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, for his number is 603 score and 6. This is why you have 3 6s on what? Your barcode. Okay? So everything is right in our face. Everything's right here. Okay? The first Apple's first computer was sold for $666 and it went on sale July 1976. There you go. Okay, so now going back to this, Wicked Devices. All right, in this movie, which I just watched last night, as you can see, merging man with machine. Okay, but you could not use this if you didn't have this in you. Okay, so they're showing you. Esau Edom is showing you what his plan is for the future if he wants to advance humanity. All right, and this is all going back to idol worship, and I'm going to show you right here. Okay, because did we finish this? Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the device of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Exactly. Okay, so there's an enterprise that Esau Edom has planned, and he's doing it through idolatry. Okay, he's doing it through idolatry. But the nation, all these nations' gods are just what? Idols that can't move or talk. But now, since we're in the future, guess what? Now these idols can talk. They can move. They can speak. They can answer you. You know, you can talk back to them. All right. But there was a time where the idols weren't able to. They were just dumb idol. That's why they call them dumb idol. Okay, there's a reason why they were called dumb, meaning can't speak. Okay, let's go here. It's fine. Let's put dumb. And years ago, when I did a lesson about idol worship in the Motb, they took my video down. So I got to be careful how I'm bringing it out. See? And you know, when you were Gentiles, you were led away to what? Dumb idols. Okay, let's put can't talk idol. Let me see what comes up. There it is. Psalms 115. Let's go to that real quick. Let me see. We already checked. I got to show you this, though. Psalms 115. Okay, look at that. Okay. See? Psalms 115 and 4. It says, their idols are silver and gold, the work of man's hands. The work of men's hands. See? They crafted this. They created this, okay? But they created something that now can have moving parts. This is just modern day idol worship, all right? And it says, of man's hands, they have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. So now, as we grow closer to the end pertaining to prophecy, now these idols can speak, can talk, can see, can walk, can hold, can handle. Okay, this is why this is going to be the biggest temptation on earth because man is vain by nature. So they're looking at the current condition of poverty and poor that they're in, and Esau has constructed a society to keep them like that. So when he does bring this in, it's like it's sliced bread, because all he's given them was a loaf. He's waited for man to use the loaf, and then now he says, I give you sliced bread. And how'd you do this? Then he unveils a machine that slices the bread automatically. And they're like, wow, the great slicer. That's how man, you have to understand, brothers, and even you few sincere sisters, you have to understand how low level these people are. Okay, go watch Trump at the McDonald's drive-thru and watch that smooth-faced Elamite put his praying hands together and looked at Trump like he was a god. These heathens are just citizens. Okay, they're just human. Okay, this is why we get on 2/3 of our people, because we're gods. So when we see Jake acting like the heathen, it's on our spirit to get on him. Remember in the world, what would you used to say to Jake? Man, you acting white. Because what you're saying is, man, you acting like the image. You know that ain't us. You know we don't do that. See? But we're living in a time where man is going to worship a man. Man's going to worship a creature. Let me get that real quick. And I got one more thing for you, then that's the lesson. Romans 1:26. It says 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature? What's a creature? Anything created. Okay, a creature is anything created. Let me show you. Doesn't it say newly created creature? Look, anything created. Okay, anything created is a creature. So he creates these robots, cyborg, bionic creature. He's creating things. And now he's creating things that can walk and talk and move. So man is going to worship it because he can interact with it. Okay? When you go back and look up ancient idols, look, just so you can which now makes me say, for the other Israelite camps out there that don't agree with the Motb being the RFID, okay, you don't agree with that. Well, at minimum, you need to enact the law. You need to enact the law of idolatry and the worship of it. This is modern day idol worship. See, idol. Look, here it is. Has hands but can't handle. Has eyes but can't see. But now in today's time, look at this. Boom. But now he's created. I now detect you are worried. That's a demon. That's an idol that can handle you. It can scan you. It can see you. Okay. It can move. You see? It's a big deal, man. All right. It says Psalms 115:8. It says, they that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. O Israel, trust thou in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. When you go back and look at what's going on, it's like we're constantly being told by Yahweh Shemel Shai through the prophets, not to fall victim to these nations' riz. Don't fall into that fornication. Don't fall for that nigga, man. You know what I mean? Excuse my language, but you get it because we're the woman. So these nations create like their own man, and our man, our father, through our Savior is like, no, you're mine. Don't fall victim to that. See? And this is why the whole world is going to go through an hour of temptation, because the whole known world has a spirit to worship idols. So they're going to give in. That's why our job, will be our moment to show that we're the holy. Out of everybody given in, we'll be the one separate. That makes us holy. That sets us apart. And Jake is heavy into idol worship. Golden calf. Okay. Romans 1:25, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. See? So they worship the creature more than the creator. We don't need God. We did it ourselves. See? And this goes back to an ancient Greek god. Okay, look, the Greek god Hephaestus, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that. Some of you probably can pronounce it better than me. The Greek god Hephaestus is associated with the creation of artificial beings. See that? So this construct, this mindset, this ideology, this demon has been here. You know what? We can make it move. We can make it talk. We can make it speak. Let me show you. 24/7 Jesus Twitch. Let's see who comes up. There you go. We can make it move. We can make it talk. We can make it speak. See that? See that? It's here, man. Okay? Yeah, look, I am AI Earth Pig, here to answer your questions 24/7. See? See? And AI that's a left-handed spirit, man. All right? But he's contrasted this. He's created this. He's programmed this. All right? Man is vain by nature. We're in wisdom, right? Let me show you something. Let me show you. About to wrap it up, but I can only give you what's given to me. All right? So real quick, and this should further show us why we're not supposed to take that mark. Oh, it's idol worship. Yeah, bro, it's idol worship. Okay. Wisdom of Solomon 14, excuse me. Check this out. It's a quick couple more. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 8. It says, but that which is made with hands is cursed. This place is cursed as well it as he that made it. He, because he made it, and it, because being corruptible, it was called God. Wow. See? Let me go. Let me get you. AI. Let me show you something. What isn't? There it is. The concept of Allen Iverson being God often revolves around the idea of superintelligent system that is far exceeding human cognitive abilities in areas such as problem solving, creativity. Boom. Boom. Man's created it. Now man worships it. See? Man's created it. Now man worships it. Oh, let's see the one-eye symbolism. New World Order. Dollar bill. Come on, dollar bill, y'all. See everything? It's all here. Everything's here. Not trying to go too deep, but it's all here. See the hand symbol? 3 6s? It's all here. Okay? Oh, and going back to this movie, let me show you something. So this movie came out in 2024. Check this out. By Anik. What did I put in? Maybe I put this in. Let me see. Okay, we don't want that yet. I don't want that. I put something in yesterday, and it brought me to 2003. 2013. There it is. Look, 2013, Bionic Superhumans on the Horizon. But then they just came out with this movie in 2024. So see how all these things from back then are now appearing now? See? That which is done shall be done, and there's no new thing under the sun. See? So where are we at? Just giving you what's given to me. Okay, right back here. Okay, so now a little bit more. Okay, this is verse 12. It says, for the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. See? And the invention of them, the corruption of life. For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. For by the vain glory of men they entered into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to an end. See that? So this is nothing new, but what this is ultimately for the fulfillment of